Bay official. Thank you for waiting patiently, ma'am. The floor is yours. Go
You're
ahead.
welcome.
Go ahead, ma'am.
Yeah, good evening. Good evening. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it short and sweet because I gotta put my daughter to bed. But I did want to say that Michael B. Jordan was definitely not corny because the girl was trying to get clout off of his name, and he peeped that. He was trying to do his interview, and then the girl was just like, "Yeah, we go way back," trying to get clout off of his name. And when you do stuff like that, you can't disrespect somebody and then try to get clout off of them. Like, it's not gonna fly. So he called her out on it. She was wrong, and no, he wasn't wrong for that. What he did. The next thing I wanted to say, because you started this live and you asked a question, what is corny?
Yeah, I want to
I
know
think
what
that
makes God corny to you.
I think the Pookies and Ray Rays is corny. Me myself, the profession that I'm in, I'm a scientist. I only deal with men who are articulate, who are smart, who are intelligent, who have their stuff together. I don't deal with the thug guys. That's not attracted to me. That is corny. A guy who is still living with his mama, doesn't take care of his kids if he has kids, wants to aspire to have baby mamas and not have a family and doesn't want to take care of his family. That's corny. I was married to my kid's father. When I met him, he presented himself in a way where he wasn't flashy. He came, he had simple clothes, t-shirt and jeans, very articulate. He was a technician that worked on the phone lines, had a good job, things like that. I look for simplicity. The guys that are flashy, that's corny. If you have it, if you have it the way you have it, if you have it the way you have it, you don't have to show it. You don't have to show off. It speaks for itself. And that's why the whole, the guys that are like, oh, I'm an alpha this, I'm an alpha that. That's corny. That's corny. That's what's corny. So I think that the guy that is very low key, laid back to himself, goes to work, come home, go to the gym, that's what I'm looking for. The guy that has a PhD, a 401k, has his savings all together, wants to buy properties, real estate, that is what I want. Anything other than that is corny. Like,
And
I
that's
was dealing with a guy. Hold on, I just want to say this one thing also. I dated a guy who was well, I was about to date him until he didn't tell me what he did for a living. As soon as he didn't want to tell me what he did, I was like, oh no, red flag. You gotta go, because I'm not dealing with that. If you don't want to tell me what you got going on, you obviously in the streets, and I'm not going for it. He got into a motorcycle accident, and he didn't have, like, he was living with some family, and instead of taking that money and saving it to get his own place, he bought another motorcycle. That's corny. That's corny. So
but
yeah.
Science Bay, have you always has this always been your mindset though? Like honestly, like even when you were younger, like when you were my age, have you always been into to these type of men? Have the men that you say are corny now, have they always been corny to you?
Yeah, because I've always been I'm 28. I'm not that
Oh
much
wow.
older than you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm 28, but when I was younger, I was always like the nerdy kind of person, like the one that was like everybody asked to, can you help me with my test? Can I cheat off your paper? Stuff like that. I was always very like a nerd, but I was cool with everybody. But I never liked the ones that was like really popular, really flashy, things like that. I was always looking, going for the more laid back type of guys. So it just depends on your level of maturity. And I will say little girls are attracted to that street life and those thug dudes. Those are little girls. A woman is not attracted to that because she wants stability.
Okay. That's what I like to hear. Hey,
Yeah, I
Science
mean, look at my content. I go
Yeah,
in.
I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check it out. But I'm gonna let you put your daughter to bed. Thank you for coming on here. You are always welcome here. You have a good night, okay?
Yeah, you too. Y'all make sure y'all follow.
All right, bet, bet, bet.